You're right, YouTubers. It's Bruce Lee John Fan 13 back with a quick video update and maybe a bit of a rant as well a bit later on. But back recording on my previous phone. I just kept it for a spare. I know I've just got like one or two comments and stuff about the sound quality, which I knew about, my new Xperia. I just expected, I've checked it, I've tried all the settings and stuff, but the actual microphone quality on, it is really, really poor. Sometimes I check my own videos, I've got to turn it up like past 3/4 of the way just to actually bloody hear the thing. It's crap really. But you expect, with contracts paying like 350 quid for, a new Xperia phone, you expect like the best. But, this phone, the HD quality is not as good, but it's got brilliant sound. So, I mean, you can't win really, can you? I'd expect a bit better from Sony really, but anyway. Back with the update, basically. Enough for ranting about that shit. It's only a phone, isn't it? I should have just invested in a proper camera, but, I just can't be bothered really. So, first up, invested. I mean, it was only £1, so I just thought I'll invest in and give it a watch. Last House at the End of the Street. Can't say really enjoyed it that much. It was alright, well acted and stuff, but I wouldn't call it like horror or anything. It's just run-of-the-mill like thriller for me. Probably won't watch it again. It's okay. I'll probably give it to my mum. She likes stuff like this. So I mean, it was alright. And for £1, I didn't want to pay full price for it anyway. Next is, the original Night of the Demons. So, I mean, love this film. I've been wanting to get it for a good while. I do actually prefer the first edition, or whatever edition it is, with the actual, when Angela's changed and stuff on the front. It's pretty, this is a 2011 re-release. And I thought it was sort of like a remake or a rip-off or something. I did at first. Because it's just got nothing about Angela or the party or anything really. Just bog standard sort of, I did actually watch the extras on it, My Demon Knight's interview, and that was quite interesting, with whatever her name is, Linnea Quigley, does the interview, and that was quite interesting. But glad to have it. I've got Night of the Demons 3, I just need the second one now. I think they'd just come out with like a Blu-ray box set or something, it'd be nice to have them all. Next, onto the Blu-rays. I've just got a couple of upgrades and 3 like new ones. So I'll just get straight on with one of the new ones. I might be a bit late picking this one up. I'm sure you've all got it in your collections already. But I did fancy watching it. I'd heard good things. The it's supposed to be like Aliens prequel or whatever. But I couldn't get over the picture quality. Excellent, really, really good. Did enjoy it. Mrs. even liked it, and she's quite picky. She gets bored easy. But for a couple of hours film, it was quite good. Enjoyed it. Good. These are a couple of upgrades. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake. And I know it's sort of like 50-50. People sort of like either like it or you don't. But I just take this one as like face value, and obviously the original's classic, cult status, stuff like that. But I do actually like this one. I think it's got good action and stuff in it. Where I do like whatever his name is, Arlie Ermey. I like him in Full Metal Jacket, and he's in Willard and one or two other things, and I think he's good as the sheriff in this and in the beginning. I do actually, I do rate this film. And next, Last House on the Left, the remake. I've been meaning to get this for a while, and it only cost me about £4. So I do like it more than the original. I've got the original 2-disc downstairs. I've seen some of the extras. I watched it all the way through like once, and I just don't enjoy it. It's not shocking to me. It's I just don't get. I don't think the film really like works very well. You've got it's supposed to be, you know, a horror film and stuff, and then the next minute you've got like people running around in vans to like Benny Hill music and stuff, and you know, I just think it doesn't go right. You know, the action in it, you know, I'd expected sort of probably really shocking for the time, but I mean probably to today's standards, you know, this is a bit more sort of like full on for me, you know, and thought it was really good revenge, you know, by the mum and dad and stuff. I liked how it turned out, so it looks good on Blu-ray as well. Next two, really happy to get this one. Actually held off getting it for a while because it was fairly pricey on eBay. You know, I wasn't willing to pay sort of like $16.99 for it, but one of the sellers did it for like half price, like $8.99. So I decided to get it. Plenty of, I don't know if this camera will pick it up, good extras on there. I'm going to watch it sort of like tonight, tomorrow, whatever. You know, pretty soon anyway, and it was just brilliant. You know, I love the artwork on it as well, and it was nice to actually have an actual proper slipbox slipcase, because you know, that's what I'd expect. You know, sometimes, you know, the more recent slipcases are just not really that good. You know, it's the inside, like I say, same artwork on inside. I like these ones. They actually do protect the jewel case. You know, they look good and they look better quality. You know, and it's nice, but nicer to have in your collection. I mean, I used to do a lot of DVDs with these kind of cases, and they just look a hell of a lot better. You know, and they're not as flimsy and stuff. You know, and you know, I can't wait to watch this one. I heard really good stuff about it. I know there was the other release, I think. Whoever released it, but this is on Second Sight. There's really good things about the transfer, so good HP Lovecraft conversion. Yeah, can't wait to watch that one. And this is another it's another upgrade I didn't actually realise when I started the video, and that's the Arrow release of Phenomena, or Creepers. So I won't be getting rid of this because it's quite sort of like rare over here. It's the Dutch like import. So I'll be keeping hold of that one because I do like the movie. I might even get the steelbook I've seen on eBay going, quite a rare steelbook. But as normal, you know, you get your cases. Only one disc this time, but obviously you get, you know, your posters and your booklet and everything, and I'll just get this out quickly just to show you. I love that artwork as well, but I do like that one. I might just sort of like flip them round when I sort of like feel like it, you know what I mean. Put that back in a minute. But yeah, I'm glad to have it. You know, some people say it's when Argento was sort of like going downhill and stuff like that, but I thought, you know, it was one of the first ones I ever saw, so I did actually quite enjoy it. You know, I know the girl, can't remember her name now, she's in Labyrinth, so I do like that movie as well. But yeah, so I've just changed it round again. But yeah, really good transfer as well. The only thing, I know it's a bit picky, but you know, it did have a slight sort of like dink on the top, but I can't complain really. It only cost me, I think, $5.89 new. So I know these, I think it's out of print now, so that was really, really good. So just one last thing as well. I wanted to, you know, looked at a couple of, I might be a bit late catching up on this, you know, I know it's been talked about for ages, you know. My mate did tell me about it, this like red ray and 4K Blu-ray super bit type whatever, you know, and I watched a couple of videos of it, and you know, I thought, you know, how much clearer do you want to see films? You know, Blu-ray is fine. It's a considerable upgrade from DVD in my eyes. You know, I only bought them couple of DVDs because, you know, I haven't seen them either cheap enough or it's quite a rare or whatever. You know, I don't buy DVDs, just brand new films anymore at all. You know, it's got to be either an old horror film that isn't on DVD, you know, Blu-ray yet, or it's quite rare, like, you know, one or two are still. But you know, I don't get this 4K thing. You know, watched a couple of videos. You've got to have a massive tally that's you know, top grade of what you can get now. You know, a proper high quality, expensive, like smart TV. You've got to have a Blu-ray player that'll actually like play 4K to the right bit rate and all this, that, and the other. You know, I know when it go mainstream, if it does, you know, prices will come down and stuff like that. But I mean, a lot of people that are sad they can't even hardly tell the difference, you know, until you actually go massive screens and stuff like that. You know, I mean, for me, I've only just basically, I'm quite new to Blu-ray when I look at other people's videos, and you know, been collecting for a couple of years, whereas one or two have been collecting a bit longer or whatever, you know, and I've just got my collection sort of like getting, you know, respectable, half decent, you know, and all my favourites are on it and they look great and all this, that and the other. But you know, I didn't get it. You know, a lot of people, you know, like Horton Production says, you know, a lot of my friends, 3/4 of my friends, don't even have a Blu-ray player. They have PlayStation 3 because they're gamers. They're not into Blu-ray the same as I am, and people who are watching this and other people's update videos. So I just don't get why they want to go a step further. You know, people just haven't got the money for it now. You know, people are quite sort of strapped for cash. You know, I buy my Blu-rays and stuff usually on a budget and not that many at a time, you know. So, I mean, there'd be no chance in near future that, you know, we've only just had a new 40-inch HD TV to watch, you know, the films I've been collecting on, which I'm, you know, was happy about. And now there's a fucking other thing coming out, you know, and, you know, I just don't see the point, basically. And, you know, I thought Horton Production said it best. You know, the world just isn't ready for another upgrade on the already upgraded stuff. You know, and I don't like it. It pisses me off. There's been no chance I'll be getting rid and replacing all the ones that I've already collected again. You know, there's no chance of that. And, you know, there's people on about this red ray, you know, like a Netflix type thing, HD straight to your TV, like streaming and stuff, you know, and you know, it's another thing I don't. Okay, for normal movie watchers and non-collectors, Netflix, love film, great. Okay, they can just stream movies straight to the TVs and whatever, you know, and you know, that's fine, you know, but I could see it just being the end to you know, film collectors editions and, you know, production. And, you know, if Netflix and streaming takes over like full time to, you know, everybody can sort of like get it and that, it'll just mark the end for, you know, disc hard copies of stuff. And, you know, I don't really want that to happen. You know, already there's shops all closing down because of lack of sales. Shops can't keep up with the internet and the demand and prices and stuff like that, you know, and I just think it's unfair. It's just other companies trying to make money off films. People will just watch it once, forget about it, you know. I like to have good hard copies of stuff, and then I know that I've got it and I can watch it any time, you know, and that's part of the joy of collecting for me. But, you know, that's my sort of like thoughts on that. I probably will never get Netflix and stuff. I like to just buy films, and I love to put them in the Blu-ray player or DVD player and like watch the film unrated, uncut, you know, collector's editions. You don't get extras on Netflix, you don't get bonus content, makings of, or anything like that. You just get the movie, and, you know, I just don't like it at all. But anyway, that's enough of like my rant. If you like disagree or agree with me, just comment below. Let me know what you think, and I'll leave it there, and all the best for the rest of the week, and I'll see you later.